I retract my previous statement.
You know what? This will decimate all after you put about 15 grand in it or more if we have to. Overnight parts from
Castlemaine Rod Shop.
We'll put it on my tab.
Eye Candy Gold Coast.
Yes.
I wish they could be overnight parts. They kind of are for me because I work away. I go away for a week, I come back for a week. I go away for a week, I come back for a week. So in that week that I'm away, all these parts rocked up. So I came back, it was like Christmas. And the most exciting part is here too, the roof.
Hold up! No, the roof!
Has arrived. Now, I don't know what to expect. The box, like when you envision a roof section of a X Series Falcon, I thought it was going to be on a pallet or something like that. It's in a box and it seems pretty small. It's in the back of the ute. Also picked up a new ute to tow the XA over to the sandblasters. So I'll do a video, I'll do a separate video going around the Ranger, because basically now that we've got the Ranger, this is now a four-wheel driving channel. Here it is. Here's the roof. Now to me that doesn't seem like it would have a roof in it, a roof section. It seems really narrow. So have I been scammed? It was a lot of money. Let's just hope that it hasn't been dented, it hasn't been... Let's just open the box, it's killing me. How cool is that? Obviously, some white surface rust, but I mean, that almost rubs off. Doesn't look like there's any real dents in it. But there we go. Genuine new old stock roof skin. Okay, so that's the roof. That's really cool. I'm super excited about that. Super excited to put that on and go through the process of that. But we also got a whole bunch of other parts that are probably gonna go on before I get to doing that. That's probably gonna be, I've got to plan that one a little bit. But we got some other bits. We've already gone through the Willwood. Check them out. We've done a review. We've seen the stickers you get with Willwoods. But let's check out the other parts I got. See what stickers we got with that. So, first off the bat, swaybar. This is a cool one. Painless wiring harness for basically all Ford muscle cars between 1966 and 1976. So if you've got a 77 XC Falcon, it's probably not going to do it. I don't know, if you do have a 77 XC Falcon, would it do it? Would it do the same thing? Is there something in the 77s that they implemented other than like emissions control? I don't know. I don't know what happened, what changed in 1976, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to put it on the ground and I'm going to line it up next to the old wiring harness just to show you. It's just, if you're dealing with old wiring, it's 50 years old. I'm going to replace the whole wiring harness, brand new wires. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Straight off the bat, we do have a sticker. First sticker of the day, let's go. As you can probably guess, some head studs. So I've got a new set of cylinder heads for the Clevo. Cam, I've got a whole bunch of fancy new parts for the engine that have just been sitting there for a while now, waiting for that engine to get built. But I haven't had time to build the engine because I've been messing with the body of the Falcon. So I think as soon as that Falcon goes off to the sandblasters, in that little week that it's not here, I'm going to use that as an excuse to dig into the engine, strip it down, and we'll start putting it together with all the cool shit. Next up, something small, but still cool. Little billet, aeroflow billet distributor hold down clamp. Oh my god, this thing weighs a ton. Originally I wasn't going to get it, but with the amount of fabricating I've been doing on this car, I just thought, you know what, let's just step it up a notch. Let's start doing some cool shit. A dimple die set. So a full hole punch dimple die. It comes with, I haven't even opened this yet, so I don't even know what's in it. Yes, honest to God, weighs about 30 kilos, is all the dimple dies, I assume. Let's open it and make sure. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. But once it's all together, once everything's sort of in place, there'll be some pretty cool things going on with how it looks. So that's where these will come into play. Much better. Look at that. Look at this. The exposed connectors, the bits of wire that have been intertwined with other bits of wire, things that have been added in. I mean, look at that. It's going in there, that's coming off that, that now goes into there, and that feeds that, but then that now goes back into here, and it's just, it's not a vibe. It's not a vibe. You don't want to have everything together and then be dealing with wiring issues. Look at that. How much better is that? Mini fuse box, easy done. Look at that, nice, and everything's already cable tied up. It's all tight and secure. Alright, so next in the parts haul is the white line sway bar. So we're actually going to fit that. We're going to slap that on today. So we're going to do a little bit of suspension work today. Might as well put it on. But before we put the sway bar on, I'm feeling a little bit hungry. I've been here for a couple of hours now, just sorting things out, moving things around, and we're about to ship this off to Brisbane to go back to Dean. And I thought, well, we better blow the cobwebs out of the exhaust. So I'm going to take this, not on a kebab run, on a Subway run maybe. A couple of pumps of fuel. Straight away. And it idles. Kind of. I really, really hope that oil pressure gauge just isn't connected. So first impressions of the car is it's very goey. It weighs like 3.5 kilos and it just picks up and goes. This roofline, what the fuck is going on here? Someone was shot in the head in this car. Marisha got a dark past. Dark past indeed. Yeah, I don't think the camera on the tripod's gonna work. It's shaking all over. Hey! Fucking hell, there we go. I'm colour matching Marisha. I did not intend to do that, but this is where we're at now. Well, actually, it depends what part of the panel you're on, really, doesn't it? I mean, depends where the color fade is, but that's pretty pretty bang on color there. Back to the sway bar now, but before I chuck that in, I've actually done the underbody in the Falcon. So I'll cut to that now of a couple of days ago, where I went through the greatest, most fun thing in the world, hitting the underbody with a wire wheel and getting rid of all the shit that was on there and coating it in the sound deadener, the underbody spray, the road, whatever you call it. So it's all coated up, it's all nice and shiny and black. So here's that footage from the other day. All right, so a little update. I've taken off the right-hand side seat support. Because obviously I've ordered the new one. The old one was just totally battered in, like they are on most Falcons. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I had to use the air chisel and put a little bit of a hole in the floor, but that's all right. We'll put the new one on, bridge that back to the new one for a bit of RHS or something like that, because obviously that's a bit structural. Other than that, I've got it pretty clean compared to what it used to be. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but I'm black. I'm very dark. It's taken a goddamn eternity, but we're pretty much there. So now the underbody spray can go on. Done. Much better. You know what they say, paint it black, send it back. This is going straight on the road now. I mean, once it's painted black, isn't that what new old stock means? Well, easy work. Well done. There's the old floppy little noodle. Looks a million times better. I was wanting to go a black sway bar to make it all black, but to be honest, a little bit of contrast in the parts looks really sick anyway, so maybe I'll get one for the rear as well. Okay, that's it for that episode. I've gotten a whole heap of stuff done that I wanted to get done, but I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna go back to work now. I've got a whole bunch of parts that are still on their way, so next time I'm back, I'll be going through those parts, putting on all the rust repair panels from Astle Design, probably putting on the roof, doing some other cool shit. Also, while I was doing the exhaust, I also disconnected this snorkel because the sound of the intake right at the driver's side window was just, I don't know how four-wheel drivers do it, drive around like that all the time. I mean, I'm not going fording in any water, so I don't know, I don't need it connected. So I've disconnected that. Now it drives and sounds like a normal car. And on that note, I'm gonna drive my normal car home and go to work so I can make the money, be swallowed on this thing. Like the video, subscribe to the channel please, it helps out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time.